Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Steve here, of course. Okay, we're getting to the work integrated learning activity, which is, I always find this the capstone of the course, the thing that kind of takes the things you're learning about human psychology, and here we ask you to use it, and not just to use it, but to use it in a way that could really have a positive impact. In fact, I've said this many times. You could save lives. Your work could save lives, which is very cool. And so, if you have not yet, step one, please check out the module in the course page about the work integrated learning activity. I've got a whole bunch of information there on the challenge that you're going to be asked to do, and really expecting you to go through that all carefully, watch that video that I have posted there, and really check out that stuff. Okay, this video, what I want to do here is just highlight the following, a few things. So in this work integrated learning activity, you're going to work as a team of 4 students who are basically acting as a consulting company for Swab the world. And I'd like you to kind of take it in that spirit, to kind of imagine, wow, what if the 4 of us were a company and, we wanted to do something, create a public service announcement that Swab the world could find valuable, could find useful. And so I'd really like you to kind of come at it with that spirit. And so the first thing is this. The activity will open Tuesday at 2 p.m. And when it opens, anytime after that, you can click in. And the first thing you're going to be asked to do is to join a group. Okay? So 2 options here. One is just join whichever group. Don't worry about it. And then, you'll end up with others in your group. They will become the people you're working with. And it's perfectly cool if these are people you don't know. In fact, in my opinion, that's the optimal kind of situation, because part of what you're learning here is how to work with others. And as you'll see, we're going to try to help you with that. And, sometimes when it's people you don't even know, these are people that could provide opportunities for you down the road. This could be your life partner waiting for you in that group that you just haven't met yet. Who knows? Every time you meet new people, it's uncomfortable at first, but then when you work with them towards some goal, you'll get to know them and they will become friends. So yes, you could, with all of your friends, just say join group 72, and you can get in a group with your friends. And I can't stop you from doing that. But what I will say is you're missing out on the potential for connecting with new people. And you should always be trying to connect with new people. They provide, again, opportunities and all sorts of things. So I would encourage many of you just to join any group and take what happens. Again, you can try to find your friends, but for finding your friends, I'm going to suggest something else. If after you've gone through all the materials, you really want to go the route where you're sort of adopting somebody who's currently waiting for stem cells. And especially if you want that to be somebody that is from your cultural group. And maybe you want to work in a team of others who are also from that cultural group. I can see the attraction there of trying to help somebody from your background, and it's a culture that so you know how to speak to that culture in unique ways. And of course, the goal is to ultimately get people to swab their cheek and put their DNA in the database. So if you think that's the way you'd like to do it, then maybe you would like to be in a group of others from that same culture. That's pretty hard for me to kind of pull off, but if you happen to know others in the class that are from your cultural background and that's what you think you want to do, create a group, then yes, you can just pick some group number, pick something. So I will create, there's 300 students roughly in this class. I will create 75 groups. And so, yeah, if you meet your friends and you say, hey, Tuesday at 2, join group 57, then chances are you'll get all of your friends together in group 57. So you can do things like that. I've also set it up so that once you join a group, people can still jockey around a little bit at the early stages. And so you can do that in those very first days. Once you join a group, if for whatever reason you're not happy with the group you're in and you want to move to another group, you can do a little bit of that shuffling around. There's only so many groups because I want to make sure we have, hopefully 4 people in every group. Etc. But anyway, within Peer Scholar, you can just do that. So play around and you'll figure that out. Then, at some point, hopefully very early on next week, you will know who your group is. Certainly by the end of the week, you should know who your group is, and you should be connecting with your group. And so, so many times professors will tell students, hey, group work is really important. It's really good. You learn all these skills of collaboration and communication and teamwork, and you do if you do it right. But so seldom professors tell you how to do it right. So what we've done is we've created 3 micro-learning videos that just kind of, first of all, highlight the advantages, the great things that come out of teamwork when it's done well. But then we go on and talk about the challenges. Why is it so difficult and sometimes frustrating to work in a team with others? And then finally, we provide you with some tips and strategies about how to make your team work effectively. So, I'm going to post those videos here with this one, and I really want you guys all to watch all of those videos and to take this teamwork very seriously. These are kind of easy marks if you go through the whole process, but the one way you're going to lose marks is if you are not a team player. Right after the create phase, right after you guys create your PSA, I will be asking members of your team to assess each other's contributions to the project. And if they highlight that some member of their team just wasn't a team player, and so that team player, it doesn't just mean you did some work and contributed it. It meant you worked with other teammates in a respectful way, and you stayed communicating with them throughout, and you really were a good team member. So if you are a good team member, no problem. If you're not, I reserve the right to deduct grades for that, and you can find details in the will activity. So, this is me at the first saying, hey, let's just do it right. Watch those videos, do what it says, and have a great experience. But for those of you who don't do that and don't participate well, I think you will get found out, and I will be in touch soon. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. A little bit of craziness going on. So again, all I'm saying is I really want you guys to get the most out of this teamwork experience, and that requires every one of you to do your part. And so I'm going to ask you very nicely, please do your part. We'll give you these videos to help you understand what that means. And then just say, if you don't do your part, don't be surprised if I'm not real happy about it and if you end up losing some marks. Okay, good. I look forward to how this project is going to turn out. I'm going to actually connect with Wei and ask if she can track how many people are in the database, non-Caucasian people in the database. And I'm curious to see whether our project makes a mark. Do we actually see an increase in that database? So I'm hoping we can kind of see that at the back end and see the impact of our work, which would be very cool. I'll let you know how that goes. Okay, leave it there for now. Have fun with this project. It's a cool project. I really hope you enjoy it. Okay,